My mom had a stroke back in October. And so, and she's like relearning to use like the whole left side of her body. From one day to the next, like my whole reality changed, my whole family, everything changed. Like when I go places now, I notice, is that handicap accessible, with her wheelchair, and that's something that is just all of our reality now, that somebody else has been thinking about that their whole life, and that just completely went over my head. Yeah. And how many other things are there like that I'm just oblivious to?
Learning what it means like to be a black man like in America, and want to learn, and like also like what it means like to be a black Christian man in America as well. Like I'm African American like for a purpose. I am the way that I am like on purpose. But within that, I also have to sort of like submit that to God, because He's the one who's ultimately like chosen me to be this way. Yeah. He's the one that's made me to be this way.
Family. I think that's about a real good thing. If you have a real nice supporting family that got your back when you're down or out or you need help or this or that. Hey, they's always around.
I've been thinking a lot about family this week. Jesus walked through some very complicated family issues himself. We're the workers of the vineyard. Like, the workers of the vineyard aren't supposed to solve all the problems. They're supposed to show up and do the work they've been given to do. It's more about listening, receiving from the Lord, and then like obeying what He tells me to do rather than trying to figure it all out.
Bad news often travels faster than good news. And like how we really gotta tell more stories of what's good going on in the world, Anytime a brother is getting killed, that goes viral, and I think that story needs to be told. That's a story that's been going on for hundreds of years. I think a lot of times we want to whitewash bad stories because we're uncomfortable, and we want to just tell good stories, or we want to sensationalize bad stories to either get ratings or funding or things of that nature. The story of the Bible is a story of a lot of really ratchet bad stuff, and a story of goodness coming in the midst of a lot of ratchet bad stuff. People just need to hear some stories of hope,
I think we just get into this narrative about the world that is so set apart from the main theme, which is just that God in His infinite beauty, and out of nothing, like no need whatsoever, just a desire to give, to create, created us and loves us and wants to be with us.
I've been refocusing like myself and on God. I feel like I've been getting caught up in like focusing on like material things and like what everyone else has that I don't, and not appreciating what it is that I do have. Because I have nice clothes, I have shoes and stuff, but it's like sometimes I feel like I could have more than what I have, and so then I become unsatisfied with things I've already been blessed with. And so I think my advice would be just not to put your worth and your value in the things that you have, and like know that you're beyond that.
God's faithfulness has been evident lately. The more and more I talk with people, the more and more I have conversation, I realize how faithful God really is and how I miss that a lot in my day-to-day life. I have really seen how much the Lord loves this community by actually living in this community. You wouldn't, a person like just passing through wouldn't see it, and may just miss it, just by what it looks like with our natural eyes. But there's a huge piece of the Lord's heart here that He is wanting to do something here in this community, in this place, in this time.